another Dragonheir video. In this video, I'm gonna show you guys how to build the ultimate poison team. Alright, this poison team is basically the solution to the Vortex clan boss. It will give you the maximum damage possible. It will surpass any other team in this game, right? Because on this server right now, I'm still at week 3 of season 2, so this is not the most up-to-date server. So I'm only ranked number 3. The first one on my server is using Ice Blast, second one is using Poison, pretty much the same team I'm using, and I'm number 3. It's very, very high damage with the Poison team. A lot of people are starting to use the Poison team, right? So I'm gonna show you guys everything you need to know to build a successful Poison team. For the Poison team to work, there are only 2 necessary champions. I will talk about that in a bit. Like, you guys might not get the full potential of this Poison team, but I can tell you guys this. I've seen people using this team in stage 4, and they can do close to 200 million damage, which is insane, right? This is week 3 of season 2. So I don't have very, very good gear. I'm only managed to do like 84 million, right? And without any like the rules that help derivative damage. So, alright, with the 5-man poison team, there are 2 champions that are absolutely essential to make the team work. And I don't think it really has any super pay-to-win champion. The first champion here is an action epic, that is Corrin. Like, this champion is super essential for poison team to work. Why? Because on his ultimate, he's gonna refresh the poison duration right here. Refresh the duration of poison. I think this champion, everyone can get this champion, right? But the tricky part is, you will need some type of gear to make this champion work. So I will say you will have to be at least week 3 to put together a successful poison team. Because if you take a look at the gear I'm putting on Corrin, like, all these stats are garbage, right? You will need, first of all, you will need the hourglass. There's no get away from this, right? So if you want to make this team work, you're gonna at least have a legendary duplicate to get this artifact. And you will need to level this artifact to level 20. There's no get away from this. Alright, 100 extra skill haste. And from the positive and negative ruin, you will need skill haste. That's why I was saying you will need to be at least week 3 to make a successful poison team. So as you guys can see from here, the main stats doesn't really matter. Alright, the accuracy doesn't really matter. Like, if you need more accuracy, just get it from the chest plate, right? So what you are really looking for this champion is skill haste all day, right? You can see here, this is a single row here, and this is a triple row here. You don't need to have triple row. Triple row is super rare. So if it's a double row here and this is a double row, that's gonna be fine. That's the minimum requirement. You will need a double row here or double row here, right? Or a single row and triple row, whichever way. So based on my testing, you will need at least 74-75 skill haste from this raw skill haste alone. So you will need 2 different set that gives you skill haste. So you cannot use a triple set, right? Yeah, I did try to give him 70 skill haste from here, and it did not work. So my guess is you will need at least 74 or 75 skill haste to make this champion work. What this champion does after you give him this type of skill haste is the poison is never gonna run out on the boss, right? It's gonna be pretty much infinite duration, right? So that's why the poison team is so good with this champion. Alright, so the second champion you will need to make this comp work is another poison champion, Ogok. He's not a damage dealer, and well, you can say like you can use other champion that give you survivability. Sure, right? You can use other champion to give you survivability, but this champion gives you tons of survivability. That's the difference. All right. So this is an immortality for 5 seconds. This can help you survive 2 hits from the clan boss, whichever 2 hits you plan to use him with, right? And he got this massive healing that just bump your entire team to full health with this skill if you build him with enough attack and enlightenment, right? This is basically just boost your entire team's health to full if you give him like 300 enlightenment or something. And yeah, I think that's the only 2 essential champion for this team to work. For my team, like this is the ultra pay to win comp. It has all the pay to win champion, and I think this is the best poison team comp you can make. Of course, I have a Zephy here. Zephy, let me load the equipment. Like using Zephy and Ogog, I made a video before. This is basically the unkillable team. Your team will never die until the boss has 150 stack, which he ignores unkillable. Yeah, these 2 champion, and luckily this season they are actually a single affinity, so you can get the 5-man bonus. If the next season they're not same affinity, you can use other champion, right? And then the other 2 poison champion, these 2 are the best matches, right? You can definitely use other 2 champions. I think Lothier has the craziest damage amongst all the poison champions, and then Twitch is just gonna apply a lot of poisons. You can definitely use other champions because you have Corrin here to just refresh the poison. So you don't have any champion that's gonna put crazy amount of poison. And if you guys don't know, the maximum stack on a single target for poison is 40 stacks. You cannot go any higher than 40 stacks. I didn't know this before after I tested this team in the Vortex, and I was seeing that poison stack is capped at 40 stacks. So before this, I was thinking about running Durago, like this guy here. Then I saw like there's 40 stacks cap. Then I thought, yeah, it's no reason to run him because he's gonna put up poison stacks insanely fast, right? And Corrin is gonna refresh anyways. And the way you're gonna build this champion is you're gonna make him 100% crit. So in exchange, you're not able to build him with very, very high enlightenment, right? That's why I just choose not to go with Durago and go with Twitch. And yeah, that's basically it. These 2 champions can be any other poison champion, really can be any other poison champion. But these 2 just has the maximum amount of damage. And one champion you cannot use is just Alia. Just don't use just Alia. Don't use just Alia here. And as for Ogog, this is a pay to win build. I'm going with the this artifact that gives you ranged hero 10% attack. And for Zephy, I really didn't know which artifact to use, so I basically built Zephy as a damage dealer, give him this artifact, but I don't have enough damage gear, so his stats looks crap, right? But I don't know any other artifact that is better to put on Zephy other than this one, this legendary thunder artifact to give him a little bit more damage, maybe 2% or 3% increased damage overall. I think that's great enough. And one good thing about Lothier is he has this enlightenment aura, which other champions don't have. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys a run, and I think once I get to month 2, we get increased amount of gear drop, and I get very good gear, and on stage 4 I should be able to do at least 150 million with this team, right? Yeah, that's the solution for this season. I don't think Ice Blast team can compete with this type of damage, to be honest, because I don't think Ice Blast team can survive to 150 stacks in stage 4. I don't think it's possible, right? So anyways, I'm gonna show you guys the clip, and yeah, that's it for this video, just an overall guide. Oh, by the way, I gotta show you guys this, right? That's how you make the skill timing for Corrin. for Corrin, I think you can just put him on default. That's gonna be fine. You cannot set a skill casting interval on his ultimate, right? You're gonna have him use this ultimate as soon as it's available, right? And for Zephy, it's 14.5. For Ogog, it's 26, and all their skill interval except Corrin is 20 seconds. And yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna show you guys the clip and see you guys in the next video. Bye.